Please help me to reach 600 subscribers. Hey there. If stories about love, betrayal, and jaw-dropping revelations pull you in, don't forget to subscribe and become part of our storytelling circle. Now, let me tell you how everything fell apart. I should have stopped it the very first night. I knew that then and I know it now. But instead, I convinced myself it was just a slip, something that would never happen again. I told myself my love for Adam was stronger than one reckless moment. The problem with lies, though, is that once you start believing them, they grow. And I kept mine alive with silence. Adam was the kind of man people hoped to find. Dependable, gentle, witty in a quiet, understated way that made you feel special just for catching his jokes. We'd been together for 5 years. He proposed at sunset on a rooftop, the sky painted orange and pink, and I cried so hard I couldn't even speak. I just nodded, overwhelmed and happy. But somewhere along the way, comfort replaced excitement. I hate admitting that. It sounds selfish and cruel, but love can fade into habit without warning. You don't notice the spark dimming until it's already gone. Then Nate arrived. Nate was Adam's cousin. The one everyone called the American cousin, as if that alone made him more interesting. He moved to our city for work and stayed with us temporarily. At first he was just family. Nothing more. Until he wasn't. It began innocently enough, late-night conversations over wine after Adam went to bed. Casual laughter. Lingering eye contact. Then a hand resting on my back for just a second too long. One night, that tension turned into a kiss. And during a weekend when Adam was away, it crossed a line I can never uncross. Afterward, Nate said he regretted it. I said it could never happen again. We both pretended we believed that. But every time I saw him, that pull returned. And every time I gave in, hating myself more with each choice. I promised myself it was the last time, again and again. Then I'd look at Adam and feel sick with guilt. He trusted me completely. He didn't deserve any of it. Secrets don't stay quiet forever. They rot. That December, Adam invited his entire family to stay with us for the holidays. His parents, his sisters, and Nate. I was terrified, especially around Nate. But he was distant, polite, almost cold. I convinced myself it was over. Then came Christmas Eve. Adam's mother wanted a perfect dinner. The table looked like it belonged in a magazine. Candles glowing, glasses sparkling, silverware aligned just right. I wore a deep green velvet dress Adam had chosen weeks earlier. He said it made my eyes stand out. We were laughing when Adam suddenly stood and tapped his glass. The sound made my stomach drop. "I have something to say," he said. At first, I thought it was something harmless, travel plans, jokes about the future. But his voice was steady in a way that scared me. He looked straight at me. "I know about you and Nate." The room went silent. Even the twinkling Christmas lights felt dimmer. His mother gasped. One sister whispered in disbelief. I couldn't breathe. My heart was pounding so hard it drowned out every other sound. Adam turned to Nate. "I trusted you," he said quietly. Nate said nothing. He stared at the table like he wished he could disappear. Then Adam looked back at me. His voice never wavered. "Pack your things tonight. I want you gone by morning." His mother tried to speak, but he stopped her. "I'm not making a scene," he said calmly. "Not on Christmas. But I'm done being lied to in my own home. No one defended me. Not a single person. Especially not Nate." I stood up, shaking so badly I knocked over a glass of red wine. It spilled across the white tablecloth like a wound. No one moved. I packed that night in complete silence. Adam didn't yell. He didn't cry. He didn't even look at me. That silence hurt more than any screaming ever could. I left before dawn, dragging my suitcase down icy steps, completely alone. A week later I learned the truth. Adam hadn't caught us together. It was my phone. I'd grown careless, leaving it face up, not deleting messages, thinking I was being discreet when I wasn't. He saw enough to confront Nate himself. Nate confessed immediately. What destroyed me wasn't being exposed in front of everyone. It was that Adam didn't fight for answers. He didn't ask why. He simply decided I wasn't worth the pain anymore. The look in his eyes still haunts me. Not rage. Not heartbreak. Disappointment. I tried to reach him. I sent messages. I called. I started writing a letter but couldn't finish it without falling apart. He never responded. Nate left town weeks later, took a job on the West Coast. I never heard from him again. I didn't want to. Months passed. I moved into a small, quiet apartment where the silence felt heavier than noise. Once I saw Adam at a grocery store from across the aisle. He looked lighter. Happier. Like someone who had let go. I walked past him holding frozen dinners, feeling like nothing more than a reminder of a mistake. I used to think cheating was just one bad decision made in a moment of weakness. I know better now. It's a choice, a selfish one, that multiplies every time you hide it. And it doesn't just hurt the people you love. It changes how they see you forever. I cheated, and he asked me to leave in front of his entire family. He didn't need revenge. He didn't raise his voice. He simply told the truth out loud. And that hurt more than anything else ever could. Please help me to reach 600 subscribers.